Alright, I'm gonna do one final attempt of recording this video. Man, it's just this, the universe doesn't want me to record this video. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's roll the intro and just let's go. Alright people, thank you again for tuning in to a brand new video of mine. My name is Matthias. I am Swedish. I ride a 2010 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy Lo. You can check out some other video where I take a little tour of the bike, etc. Man, this road is so narrow. Hate to meet a car here because they sometimes come very fast here and you have no chance of going anywhere except like in the bushes. Alright, enough of that. Before you do anything else, even though I appreciate you watching my video, I would appreciate you a little bit more if you would hit that subscribe button and maybe even that little bell to get notified whenever I post new content. That would be much appreciated because I know that a lot of you guys watching my videos are not subscribed, which is totally fine, of course, but yeah, it would be nice. And if you do like what I'm posting, make sure you hit that like button as well, and you will be one of my favorite persons in the world. Alright, as I said in the beginning, this is I think third or fourth time even I'm trying to record this video. It's just been, one video was bad audio, one was what was that? Yeah, I kind of got off topic and it just didn't become any good, to be honest. And the last time I tried to record it, I actually had everything on point, I thought, in terms of video and what I was saying, but it turned out that I had forgot to put a battery in the camera, so that's a rookie mistake. So the video was so and so. So yeah, fourth time, fourth the charm. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my bike, which I've had for about 2 years now, that I put about 10,000 kilometers on. I think the first time I recorded this video I was below 10,000. Now I'm over 10,000. So some things have happened. I think the first time I tried to record it was, I don't know. So yeah, 10,000 kilometers, 2 years. What do I like about the bike? Is there something I'm not very happy with? Yeah, stick around and you'll see. Okay, so number one thing that I do like about the bike that has not changed since the day I saw it is the look. This is highly subjective, I am fully aware of that, but I really appreciate the way this bike looks. I will get into some other things a little bit later in the video, but as a whole I think it's a beautiful motorcycle. The way it sits, the way it you know, the way the, I guess, previous owner maybe, or one of the previous owners had put the larger exhaust on it, put the big air cleaner on it. These handlebars look good. But yeah, where are you going, man? Alright, student driver, don't stress them, that's just rude. Yeah, the looks is definitely my main thing about the bike, but also one thing that hasn't changed since I got it, mainly because I haven't changed anything, is of course how the bike rides, how it feels to ride. It's just fairly smooth. It has a wonderful, you know, I have a good seating position. My butt is fairly comfortable, even though I would like to, you know, get a maybe different seat at some point. I'm looking at some options, but yeah, we'll see about that. The third thing that also is still very appealing to me is the way the bike sounds. I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, how can you not like that? Well, I'm sure there are some of you out there, I prefer the sound of a sport bike. Yeah, alright, good for you. They do sound different than mine, that's for sure. But if you're into that, hell yeah, more power to you. So those are the main things that I appreciate about the bike. And like I said, I haven't done any modifications to the bike. Flipping the mirrors, but I don't know, it barely qualifies as a modification, I think. Otherwise everything is the way I bought it. So yeah, maybe a few things that I would like to change, and some things that could be different but isn't possible to change. Let's start with the things that maybe I would like to change at some point. I already said one thing, it's the seat. Even though the seat is fairly comfortable, I think there are more comfortable seats out there. They're just, I don't know, I have other things to spend my money on at the moment. So that's for me, getting parts for the bike is unfortunately a very low priority. Maybe that will change at some point, but for now it's not what I should spend my money on, and I don't, so except gas. So yeah, the seat. And one thing I've touched upon is the handlebar. Even though it looks good, I still would like somewhat of a higher bar and maybe a little bit more narrow. Higher is of course fairly easy to fix. It's just a couple of risers and you're good to go. So yeah, maybe that at some point. I'm not even sure if I want the chrome bar or if I should get like a black bar. I kind of like the chrome one, but and I have over these 2 years got more used to these fairly wide handlebars. I am not a very big guy, so I sit basically like this. You can see on the video it looks, yeah, it feels fine. I learned to live with it. What else would I like to change? I said in the beginning I really like the looks of it, and I do, but I would like to maybe change out the air cleaner to something else. Not sure what, but I think I would like to do that at some point. Yeah, those are, you know, just some things that I would like to change. The grips definitely needs to be changed because they're getting really worn, so that's just something I have to do. I would love to get some heated grips, but yeah, maybe, let's see about that. Yeah, so those are things I maybe would like to change on the bike. Let's get to some things that I cannot change very much. And the number one thing, and I knew this buying the motorcycle, it is the lean angle. It's absolutely terrible. if you have a sharp turn, you know you're gonna scrape. It's just how it is, and it feels sometimes a little bit, oh, not again. And yeah, I would like a couple of more degrees on the lean angle. That would be nice. I know you can change out to foot pegs, and I don't know, tell me, let me know, do you get extra lean angle? I think I heard that slightly, not very much. So I don't know if it's worth it, because I really like the floorboards. I think they're very comfortable, and they sort of go with the bike, go with the Fat Boy. I know some people have changed to foot pegs and it still looks cool. But for me, the Fat Boy should just have floorboards. That's just what I think. And I'm not 100% sure about this one, but I have a Fat Boy Lo, and it's LO, not LOW, but it's very low. And you know, considering the lean angle, maybe that's one thing, but it also makes it a little bit more difficult to do some maintenance work on it, like changing the oil, for example. There are 3 plugs, and all of them are of course underneath the bike. One of them, I think the main oil plug, I can get to without much difficulties. The other 2 a little bit more tricky, especially I think it's transmission. I'm not sure, but I think it's a transmission one. It's like in the middle of the bike, underneath, between, there are 2 shocks underneath everything, so it's like in the middle of those 2. It's really hard to get to, so I had to get the bike up. I do have a lift which is quite low, but the bike is still lower than the lift, so I can't get the lift underneath the bike, so I have to sort of put the front wheel up on something. I usually use some bricks, and then get the lift, slide it under, and get the bike up in the air. So that would be, you know, that would be nice to maybe change. I don't know. Again, this is something I pretty much knew getting the bike. I just don't think I realized how much of a pain it would be to do a fairly simple oil change. But, so next bike, hopefully easier to maintain than this one. Is there something else that I kind of wish for in this motorcycle? Actually, no. As you probably can tell, I'm very happy with my choice. I'm very happy that I found this one, and I hope that I don't ever have to get rid of it. I'm not saying ever, but in a very long time at least. So scoot. That will be, that's my hope at least. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, those are the 10,000 kilometers, 2 years ownership of the Harley-Davidson Fat Boy Lo year 2010 edition. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that little like button, like boom 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 boom, and subscribe to the channel, and more content will hopefully come every week. I'm trying to, at least. Not saying I will stick to it, but I hope so. But until next time, guys, ride safe and ride smart, and I hope your season goes on for a little bit longer than mine, because mine is really coming to an end fast, and I hate it. Alright guys, take care. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.